Hi guys, so my family doesn't have a lot of Christmas traditions. I mean, there is the tradition that we put up the tree right after Thanksgiving, but for Christmas it's sort of random. Some years we used to go down to Florida to see grandma and visit the family. Other years we stayed at home here in New York City. During the years that we stayed in New York City, some things were tradition. Mom would always cook the Christmas dinner, and sometimes we'd go down to Manhattan, see a movie, and then visit the big Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center, and perhaps even Greenwich Village, and some other places in the city. So yeah, that's about it. Go to the city and see a movie at the theater, usually a Christmas movie. I don't think we can do any of that this year. I'm not really sure what we're doing, like as a family. But I do have a few Christmas DVDs that I've been watching recently. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I have the Polar Express. This is one of my favorite Christmas movies. I have the Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I have a Christmas Carol. And I also have a Chipmunk Christmas. So, recently I finished reading The Cell by Stephen King. Cell by Stephen King. And it is actually, it's actually a book that I didn't expect it to be. I read the book and it actually turned out to be one of those zombie apocalypse type books. And this one, I don't know if a lot of people have read it, but it's really good. It's basically, the idea is that there was a signal sent by cell phones which sort of reset people's brains and turned them into these crazy zombies. And then the zombies started building zombie societies, and that was kind of weird. It was really good though. The book goes through the story of a guy who's looking for his son, and he's like away doing his business thing. He's trying to sell a graphic novel. His son is with the guy's wife, and they've been having marital problems. And the thing is, like, you can't use your cell phone to contact anybody. And so, if you're in another state, you know, how do you know if your son's okay? And he's going on pure faith that his son was okay. He's looking for him, and he meets a few people on the way, and it's a crazy story, crazy story. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably rate this at 8. Very, very high, especially given that Stephen King, like, gives a lot of description. I think this was one of the more easier novels that he's written to read. So, yeah, that's that. So after I read The Cell, I also read this book here, Politically Correct Holiday Stories, and it is really funny. It's by James Finn Garner. Here they have "'Twas the Night Before Solstice," which is kind of like the night before Christmas. Then Frosty the Snowman, but it's Frosty the person of snow. The Nutcracker. Then Rudolph the Nasally Empowered Reindeer. And then A Christmas Carol. Very funny book, and I recommend it if anyone wants to have a laugh during the Christmas season. It's basically takes all the stories I just told you, and it changes them so that they're, I don't know, funny, more politically correct. And for example, in "'Twas the Night Before Solstice," Santa goes into this guy's house, and the guy is like, "What are you doing? Why are you trying to break into my house?" And he's like looking at all the toys Santa's trying to give his kids, and it's like so stereotypical. He wants to give the boy a Nerf gun and the girl a doll, and the guy is like, "Well, why are you trying to give my kids, you know, these sexist toys? My girl doesn't need to be playing with anorexic dolls." It's really, really funny. Anyway, that's about all the time I have for today. Aaron, I'll see you Friday. Guys, I'll see you next week. And Emily, I want to say thanks to you for putting up the Project for Awesome video on this channel. It was really cool. And it was funny the way everyone was like, DFTBA, DFTBA, DFTBA on that video. That was pretty cool as well. So, yeah, I'll see you guys. Ciao.